Hey guys, it's 2BH, Irresistibly Onyx. Like always, I'm Adrian.
I am Eddie.
I'm Gabriel. And like always, we'd like to thank everybody who's listening to us right now, wherever, whenever you are. We appreciate you.
Exactly. In space and time, we do appreciate you. And today we're doing something different. You know, guys, we like to do things in a very chill mode, right? We like to be like really confident, not confident, but
Relax.
really relaxed. Like we're actually talking to you in real time. So what we're doing right now is something new that we're practicing. And what we're doing, and you might remember, we actually mentioned that we were going to start playing Borderlands 3. And so that's what we are doing right now. And you know, it would be so much fun in the future when we have the camera and all that. And well, the computer to actually upload videos and make live streams and all that. To be playing and, you know, people watching us, right?
Like the podcast while playing, you know that?
Exactly. And like a live chat. So in the future, we might be actually doing that, and that will be so much fun. Like you guys telling us and well, actually talking with us in real time, you know?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Definitely, there's still a lot of room for improvement here. You know, there's still a lot of stuff we want to do. And hopefully we get to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So right now...
Also, something different we're also trying in this podcast is Gabriel's trying to stay silent the whole time.
Yeah.
I know some might say he's not here, but believe me, he's here just part of this experiment, you know, to see how it works.
Yeah. So it's kind of a challenge, you know? Like, keep put and stay quiet for the whole time. Challenge. That's the name of the challenge. So yeah.
Long name, but a good name.
Yeah, good name, and he's actually doing pretty good so far. So good, huh?
Yeah, so good. Like, let's see how long it takes before he breaks.
Exactly. So one of the things that we wanted to mention is what has been happening with the new movie, the Joker movie, right? So
Yes.
the thing is that apparently there's a lot of people that is saying that it's super, super good, and also at the same time there's a lot of people saying that it's not that good. But the thing that we want to mention to you guys is all these people that is talking, saying that there's gonna be some shootings around the showing of the movies, right?
Yes, and it's... Do you really think that's gonna happen?
As a matter of fact, I don't think so, but I really think that this is just some kind of move from someone else to trying to make this movie lose some of the public that it could have.
Yeah,
I don't know,
definitely.
like a publicity stunt in a way.
Or honestly, it wouldn't surprise if people just paranoid at this point, you know, with all the things that, like...
Yeah.
They're really afraid that any sort of indication of violence is gonna activate something in people, or something is gonna cause...
Yeah, man, because right now we're living in a very crazy world, you know?
Definitely.
So I wouldn't how do you say it? Like, I wouldn't say that this is just crazy stuff that they're doing, thinking in this way, because it's better to be like just precautious and you know.
Yeah, definitely better to be safe than sorry, though. These days, people are definitely a bit too much afraid, I believe, to a point where you're not really living your life.
Yeah, exactly. That's happening right now. That too, because I mean, I used to live in Juarez, right? And so what happened back in the day when I used to live in Juarez is that I didn't even want to go out because I was afraid of what could happen being outside. You know, you never know what can happen. So I was like, you know what? I better stay home, safe, and or maybe just chilling with my friends at their house. You know. So I prefer doing that than just risk it.
Yeah, definitely. And I get you. You know, these days, you know, every time you're going out to a concert, a movie, it's definitely in the back of your mind.
Yeah, totally. And we're just saying with this that you shouldn't go anywhere and just play it safe. No, we're not saying that. We're just saying that we do comprehend
why people do that.
Yeah, why people is doing it. And apparently it's not affecting that much the movie itself, huh?
No, it's...
Apparently,
I believe this is the best opening weekend for an October movie. So this is the current record holder.
Wow, that's... I've heard that it made a lot of money in just the very first day.
Yeah, definitely. It's a big movie. A lot of people were expecting it, you know. The reviews are kind of weird because mostly you see are the critic reviews.
Yeah.
And if you read the description of like the actual review, I don't know what movie they were expecting, you know.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, it made me feel sad, or, you know, like, you know, pretty much things that you would have expected from the trailer. That's a lot of the things they didn't like, which, like, you know, I feel like that's an unfair review.
Oh, yeah, like... Well, I kind of understand what you're saying, not 100%, but I do understand what you're trying to say. But the thing is that apparently there was people that was suspecting this to be what do you say, like an action movie?
Yeah, like an action movie, or like more like a fun superhero movie type of stuff. Also, a lot of people saying like, oh, just FYI, this is not for kids, you know, like, because they took their kids thinking that, like, since it was a superhero film, that, you know, it was kid friendly.
Yeah, but come on guys, we all know the Joker.
Yeah, or if you don't, just look at the rating of the movie. It's rated R.
Rated R.
It is that for a reason, you know.
Which means be reasonable. Don't take your kids.
Yeah, definitely. You take them. Take it because you are, I don't know, someone who doesn't give a damn, not because you accidentally thought it was a children's movie. Because if you know it's a narrated movie, you want to take your kid, that's on you. You know.
Yeah, exactly. It's what happened with Deadpool. Do you remember that?
Oh, definitely. That was awkward.
Totally awkward, because I remember we were at the movies at the theater, and there was a lot of people that actually took their kids with them, and come on.
Yeah,
I think we all
awkward.
remember what this movie is about.
Yeah, and I understand sometimes some parents don't really mind the violence.
Uh-huh.
But like there were definitely some jokes that...
Revive me, Adrian.
Oh, sorry. There's definitely some jokes that the movie does not prepare you for, you know, like going in. Like you mostly think, oh, it's rated R because of the violence. And then, you know, you got International Women's Day.
But no.
You know, and that was something definitely different, you know. I don't think even those parents that weren't mind the violence were not expecting that one.
Not at all, man. And a few people that actually know what Deadpool is about were not surprised. As a matter of fact, they were not surprised at all.
Definitely. You know, it's a fun movie though. It's still awkward, especially since we were sitting close to those children.
Yeah, like, Mom, what is happening right now? And actually, I remember that this family actually took out.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like they walked off.
They had like 2 kids with them, and they were like, I cannot believe it. And I was like, really? Come on. Deadpool, rated R.
And you know what annoys me is that those people blame the movies instead of being like, oh, I failed to, you know, do my research before taking my kids to this movie. Mm-hmm. You know, like, oh no, like, despite the fact that it's rated R, they're still like blaming the movie for corrupting their kids. You know, they're the ones who took them to an R-rated movie.
Yeah, it's like, what kind of movie are you guys presenting? Pues the one that we're saying that we are presenting.
Yeah, the one in the trailers.
Exactly. I mean, that will be like a problem if you're announcing your movie as a PG-13 or something like that, and suddenly you have like these sex scenes or extremely violent ones.
Yeah, definitely. If for some reason like they market as a PG-13 movie, then yeah, but like it's very clear from the beginning that it's a rated R movie, so you know. That's the thing. You know. People don't do their research before going into a movie, and then they want to blame the movie if they don't enjoy it or for some reason offends them or whatever, despite the fact that they could have easily found this out before going there.
Yeah, exactly. And well, that's what's going on with the Joker right now. And something that I've been watching through the social media is everyone is talking about it. Everyone is making their own like opinion, making their opinion about the movie. And it's getting kind of annoying because everyone is getting that face paint.
Oh yeah,
and you know that happens every time there's a new Joker, man. Definitely. It happens every time. So come on, skip the trend now.
Oh, and it's really close to Halloween. Like we were talking about this in the last 2 podcasts. You know, Halloween. Yeah. We didn't. Did we mention that we were gonna see a lot of Jokers this year? Because if we didn't, like, we're gonna see a lot of Jokers.
Yeah, I think we didn't, man. But hell, we're gonna see a lot of them right now.
Definitely, bro. And it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna lie, gonna be.
You know what? I was thinking.
How many Batmans do you think we're gonna see?
Batmans.
I know there wasn't a Batman movie, but I'm guarantee you there's gonna be a lot of people there. Dress just for,
you know, Batman, Superman, those are some characters that never go away.
Definitely.
It's like a classic outfit that you can totally nail in every Halloween party since the 60s, I think.
Yeah, and you don't really gotta make your own costume.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can just buy it and that's it. So you won't be having any problems with it.
Definitely, you know, and there's cheap ones, expensive one, you know.
Okay, if you could have any suit or any outfit, anything to dress up on Halloween, what would it be?
Ooh, I don't know.
Which character or what's up?
Probably SpiderMan. I ain't gonna lie. I love the new costume in Far From Home.
Yeah.
Definitely a badass costume. You know, the black and red is.
Black and red, yeah. Double stitching and all that.
Yeah, definitely. Really good costume. So, yeah, definitely for me, that'd be.
I would say that the magic on that costume was in the detail.
Definitely.
Because it was awesome detail that it had.
Oh, I know. Definitely like the one from the Marvel movies, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Those are definitely my favorite costumes because they're the ones that feel most like comic book.
They feel more like the comic book
costumes in the sort of like texture of them.
Mm-hmm. And for the people that actually like enjoys to be playing on your PS4 or whatever, there's this game, Spider-Man game.
Yes.
And man, it's good, right?
Oh, it's amazing.
Really, really, really good. So if you like gaming and all that, I'm telling you right now, you have to go and play that one. Because they actually have those suits that we're talking about. The one from the movie.
Yeah, the Marvel movies. They even got the one from the original
movie.
Yeah, from the original movies with Sam Raimi, you know, Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. So you have to give it a try. And we're telling you, you won't be disappointed.
Definitely not. It's good game. And going back to the costumes, what costume would you get?
That's a complicated question because I don't know if there's like a character that I can actually like dress as and to look like it. You know?
Yeah, I get you don't.
Because I really think that that's important, right?
Yes.
Because I don't want to be that awkward dude that has like this beer belly.
Yeah, and beard.
And beard. And tries to dress up like, I don't know, someone who's really, really fit, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Especially, it's mostly annoying from other people who are like, oh, you fight Spider-Man? No, just Spider-Man. You know?
No, I'm just a Spider-Man, man. Why are you calling me Fat Spider-Man?
Yeah, that was me. That just me. That's not part of the costume.
That's all me. That's all me. You know what? I can be the Peter Parker from
from the Spider-Verse.
From the Spider-Verse, dude.
Definitely.
I mean, he's fat.
Yeah.
Maybe that can work though.
You know, you could be Logan. I feel like you could pull that out with the beard.
Logan. like saying in Spanish, Logan, Lobesno, like they say it on in Spain. Dude.
Oh, really?
Lobesno.
What?
I don't know, man. They have some crazy.
It's literally just a name. Like it's not like a made up name. It's like an actual real person name.
Wolverine.
I thought you meant Logan. I'm like, damn.
Oh no. they're saying Wolverine is it's Lobesno.
That makes more sense because I was like, they translate.
But it actually doesn't make a lot of sense, man. Because Wolverine is from the family of the bears.
Yeah, and it's because a lot of people do treat him like a wolf, even though like a Wolverine is a real animal that he's supposed to
be
embody.
Like portraying, right? So as a matter of fact, like Wolverines are like half raccoon, half bear. So yeah, that's a Wolverine, and they call it Lobesno in Spain.
It is weird. It is weird because like he's not a wolf.
And talking about Spider-Man and superheroes, we have good news that we think that you actually already heard about that.
Yeah, definitely. That was last week news and probably could have talked about it in last week's podcast.
But yeah.
He's back.
Yeah, we have Tom Holland in the Marvel Universe.
Definitely.
And he's back. I think it's just for one more movie, right?
From what I understand, they might still continue, but instead of having like a deal of several movies, they're gonna be doing it movie by movie. You know, after each movie, they're gonna sort of see where they're standing. They want to continue now. You know.
So it's not safe for us to get our hopes high, right?
No, but for now, I'm pretty sure if they future movies, they're not gonna be as setting up too many stuff from the future. You know, they're gonna.
Yeah, not too many cliffhangers.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely. You know,
like this last one, man. Far From Home.
Yeah.
Where.
Though that one, I'm assuming it would have been continued.
Yeah.
But.
So the final scene with what was the name of the black guy, man? I just can't remember.
Mysterio.
Right now. Mysterio, revealing the secret identity of Spider-Man. That was hell of a cliffhanger, man.
Definitely, bro. Even though that one would have continued, a lot of the other stuff from the movie wouldn't have, like the glasses. The glasses from Iron Man, you know, all that stuff definitely would have been gone, you know. Those stuff, and then stuff that they had planned for those characters in other movies. Like Kraven the Hunter, I believe he was maybe rumored to be the villain of Black Panther. Of the second Black Panther.
Fuck yeah, man.
And definitely if Spider-Man would have left, that wouldn't have happened. So whether that's happened or not, we still don't know. But
well, we do know that we're gonna have another Spider-Man movie. And
that he's gonna appear in the next Avengers movie. Those are the only two movies that are right now confirmed for his appearance.
So that's really good, man.
And from what I hear, it's actually thanks to Tom Holland that this happened. That he met with both studios separately, you know.
Do you think that's real, man?
I think it is, because I feel like the studios themselves weren't really talking to each other.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it really needed someone to be like, that was sort of like in both places, so to speak.
Yeah, because I heard like this thing that he actually he called the owner of Disney. And apparently, like, he was crying and stuff. So maybe they're exaggerating some stuff.
I think at that point is when you start getting more into the rumors than the real stuff. I think he might have just, you know, have meetings, you know. Something with more casual, you know, just like explaining. Because that's something the current CEO of Disney.
I know.
Which one?
Sonny?
Fox, Sony, or whoever's in charge of the movies. He's more of a businessman.
Yeah.
And with the previous one, the one that actually made the deal, she's both a really big fan of the Marvel universe, you know, of the comics and whatever. And she's she's a friend of Stephen Feige, which is the guy in charge of the MCU.
Yeah.
So that's why she really wanted to make it happen. And so that's why she sort of like made the effort. But with this new
Hell
one,
yeah, man.
since he's more of a businessman, he's not really interested in the comics in general, or like,
He's not an enthusiast.
yeah, and he doesn't really have any friends in Marvel, from what I understand. You know, he was just looking at it from the money side. You know, you like business.
Uh-huh.
You know, so it was really good having somebody who was sort of like in those both fields.
Yeah, it was so good to have someone like that.
And whatever is rumored, whatever is true, we're just glad that he's back.
Yeah, we're just very, very glad that this actually happened. But because there was this point where apparently there were no improvements being made.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like it kept getting worse because like both sides kept saying stuff, especially the actual CEO of Sony, the guy in charge of the movies. He was like, yeah, you know what, Kevin Feige didn't do really anything in the first place, so we really don't need him to make the future movies, whatever. Like we can do perfectly good movies either way.
And I mean, I kind of understand because apparently what Sony's trying to do with SpiderMan is having the free license. Well, they do have the license, right?
Yes.
But they want to have it free for themselves to actually start expanding the universe. You know, they already have Venom. They're doing some Carnage. The next movie of Venom is gonna have Carnage.
Definitely.
So apparently, they're also gonna have Morbius, the vampire.
Nice.
So they're trying to expand the movies and the universe, because apparently what they're trying to do is make the Sinister Six.
Sinister Six, yeah. And from what it seems they're still gonna do that, but it probably would have been a very different
approach.
You know, because definitely I feel like the MCU they're still gonna connect it to the MCU. So probably some of the characters, you know, like the sixth member of the Sinister Six is still unknown. You know, pretty much there's been like other 5 that are pretty much not confirmed, but like pretty good guesses because they're up here. You know, they're established. You know, like
who?
The Vulture.
Okay.
The Scorpion. You know, he was the guy in the after credit scenes in the original movie, where he meets with the Vulture and he's like, oh, Striker, you know his identity or whatever. You know, small cameo, but you know, he's there. You let him know he exists.
I don't remember that, man.
Remember when the Vulture arrives in prison?
Do you know what I remember, man?
What?
No, I don't, by the way, I don't remember about that. The introduction of Joker. It was Joker or Electro?
Shocker.
So that was a very funny one, man.
Yeah, we got 2 Chokers. Chokers, not chokers. That's the...
Hopefully.
No, that's the parody, you know. From you know where.
From PH.
Yeah, let's just say that. PH. The PH parody.
So yeah, that was really funny because he was actually the guy who portrayed Venom. Right?
No, that was. They look alike, like a lot.
No way.
They look pretty.
It was not the same guy.
It was not Tom Hardy.
No way, man.
I know they look super similar, but it was not.
It was not him. I totally thought it was him, man. I was 100% sure that it was him.
I know the first time you see it, you're like, wait, is that him? I'm like, oh no, it's someone else. But they do look similar, but it is not.
Well.
Either way, you know, we had Vulture, Shocker, because which ended up free at the end of the movie. He wasn't arrested or anything. Like
who?
Shocker. Like
because he died, didn't he?
No, he got He attacked Spider-Man at the school, you know, and then he sort of like got knocked out, but they never addressed whether he was actually arrested or not. And so, you know, he's probably still somewhere out free. You know, you got Scorpion, that's 3 out of 6 already.
Yeah.
Uh, possibly Mysterio, you know. There's a possible he faked his death. You know, considering like how he manipulated things at the end. You know, there is a chance that he was just faking his death.
That would be a really good plot twist, man.
Oh, definitely, and that might, and then it end up like sort of helping Spider-Man if he appears. You know, like, oh, he wasn't dead, so Spider-Man didn't kill him. You know, that type of stuff. And you know that leaves 2, and I don't remember who was the 5th one, because I remember people were mentioning him.
They were already mentioning someone.
Yeah, that was sort of made a cameo. I think remember in Homecoming the guy from S.H.I.E.L.D. that was helping the guy that was really tall and intimidating.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm trying to remember what with
that was the bus driver, I believe.
Yeah, I remember him.
I think in the comics he's actually a specific character that actually at some point is part of the Sinister Six, and I think he's the one that people mention.
Oh, makes sense.
And you know, who would you like to be in the team?
Bro, Octavius.
I think he's actually guy that created the Sinister Six. Wasn't him? Like he was their founding member and I think original leader.
Like he was the leader, the president. I was going to say, but yeah, I mean Octavius. He has to be the 6th one.
Definitely, especially like he's really popular in the comic right now, especially with the whole Superior Spider-Man.
Ooh! And now they have Superior Octopus.
It's weird because like he became Superior Octopus and went back to Superior Spider-Man, and I believe in the latest issue he went back to Superior Octopus, something like that.
Yeah, from my understanding is that, you know, in for these comics of Superior Spider-Man, he actually died. Well, his body actually died, right?
Yes, and then he cloned his body back.
But didn't he clone Peter Parker's body?
Yeah, at first he cloned his own body, and then he cloned Peter Parker's body and went back into it, so Superior Spider-Man.
Uh-huh.
And I believe he's in Seattle now. He moved to Seattle, so there's pretty much... So this one, instead of taking the place of Spider-Man, it exists at the same time as Spider-Man.
That's really cool, man. So yeah, that's the thing. And we have a lot of material out there for really good movies.
I don't think the MCU will ever, or the premier live action will ever see Super Spider-Man.
Uh-huh.
But maybe in one of the Spider-Verse sequels, you know.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, because he does play a big part in the Spider-Verse comics, you know, whenever they have the last 2 team-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Verse team-ups, he's been a big part of both.
Yeah.
You know, so hope to see him there. You know. What other Spider-Man would you like to see in the...
Spider-Man?
In the Spider-Verse movie.
I would like to see just 2099. Because that will be...
He is confirmed, though, because he was part of the end credit scene of Spider-Verse.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so he's confirmed. Somebody who's not confirmed. Anybody else other than...
Oh, my. Scarlet.
Ooh.
Scarlet Spider.
Original one, right?
Yeah.
Ben Reilly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hopefully even the second one, you know, it'd be cool to have them both.
Why not? Why not?
Kane's costume, by the way, is my favorite Spider-Man costume.
Really?
Yeah. Bro, when I unlocked that one on the Spider-Man PS4 game, bro, like, I didn't took it off.
That was it?
That was it.
That was your costume for forever.
Yeah, definitely. Pretty good. You know, somebody else, let's see. Well, some of the other Spider characters that are not Peter Parker would also be cool, you know.
You know which one I remember, but I don't know if that actually will be like an option. Is Peter Parker when he was half Spider, half man?
Oh, yeah. Man Spider.
Yeah, Man Spider. That was cool.
Yeah, definitely. And they could even create their own, you know, kind of like every time the Spider-Verse comes on, you know. In the comics, you know, they always bring something new with them. You know, that was bring some new ones, so they might create their own ones. But for me, I would definitely, like I said, some of the non-Peter Parker characters like Jessica Drew, you know, Spider-Woman, Maybe Silk.
Yeah.
You know, who else? Let's see. Who else has been Spider-Man? Other than Miles Morales and Peter. Let's see.
That's a good question, man.
You know, definitely. See.
Because I remember that someone else actually took the mantle of Spider-Man for a while.
Yeah, definitely. Several people have done it, but I cannot remember them for the life of me.
I mean, we're just trying to play video games and talk about this, so I don't blame you, man.
Yeah, definitely multitasking, and I'm not. Yeah, not working out that well. You know, so. But, you know, a bunch of them. There's a lot of cool costumes, you know, that I would like to see, you know. Just
in like, let's call it real life.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, if they ever made a Spider-Man live action movie, oh, bruh. That'd be the dream.
The what?
A Spider-Verse live action movie.
Oh, man.
That'd
Don't
be
you
the
even
dream.
mention it, dude.
I did. No, and I'm not gonna apologize.
Yeah. That is like the wet dream of every Spider-Man fan.
Definitely.
Having that movie in a what is it called again?
Spider-Verse in the MCUs or live action.
Live action. That was the word that I was looking for. That's the wet dream of every Spider-Man fan.
You know, I was kind of excited to see like a continuation of the Spider-Man movies outside of Marvel, just because I feel like Sony's having more experimental.
Okay.
You know, like just with Spider-Verse, like that's already very out there. I don't think Marvel would ever have done a movie like that.
Mm-hmm.
They play pretty safe, even though they experiment, like they also hit or miss. You know, like they got some good movies, and then once in a while they're like, ooh.
So you think Sony will take a lot more risk?
Definitely, but the thing with risk, and a lot of them pay off. You know.
Yeah.
You know, like the Venom movie, it was good, but mostly because of Tom Hardy. I feel like he was carrying the movie like hard.
Like literally.
Yes.
You know what I think? There's a lot of people that gave that movie a really hard time.
Yeah.
A really, really hard time. Like, you know, Tom Hardy is not even acting like good. The the sequence of the scenes and all that, they were not that good, and this and that. And I do understand what they're saying, right? Because me being a fan of the character, yeah. As a matter of fact, I actually love Venom.
Oh, you know something that we could have seen if we might still see. I don't know, depends on if they ever bring Venom to the MCU, which from my understanding they don't plan to.
Yeah, I don't think they plan to.
Agent Venom.
Man.
Yeah,
and I don't even care if it's in MCU or not.
No, but if it's in MCU, that would not happen, because the Flash Thompson that we have right now in the MCU, he's kind of like less more of a conventional movie bully and more like a rich kid bully. So I don't see him really as ever becoming Agent Venom.
Not at all.
So Venom being separate, we must see like a Flash Thompson separate from the MCU that can actually become that.
Or would you like to see again Eddie Brock?
Eddie Brock's good, but only Agent Venom. I just like Molly because the way he looks, you know, like.
Oh yeah, and he's badass.
Because he goes into full superhero mode, right there.
Yeah.
You know?
Just by the fact that he can actually transform weapons with his powers, man, that's some OP stuff.
Oh, definitely, you know. Either way, I would like to see it, you know. Ah, shit. So yeah, you know, good things coming up, I feel, for Spider-Man in the MCU.
Yeah, and we have a lot of things that can be coming.
Another thing that probably the MCU might have done if Spider-Man would have come back, maybe Jessica Drew, Spider-Woman. They own the rights, because in the comics, and she very rarely interacts with Spider-Man. She's counted as an Avenger, not from the Spider-Man comics.
Yeah.
So Marvel still had the rights, so maybe they would have brought her on if Spider-Man wouldn't have come back.
Oh yeah, that was a maybe.
Yeah, definitely. But you know, good conversation. You know, good experiment. You know,
trying to keep it like more
More chill.
more chill than
More
than
casual.
ever, I would say.
Yeah, extra casual, extra chill.
So yeah,
You know, and just like with salt, you know, some people like it a bit extra, some people not so much. So let us know. Let us know how you like it, you know. Do you think we got a bit too distracted? Were we even making sense?
I know, right? I hope when we are listening to this, we're gonna be like, what the heck were we doing, dude?
I know. Gabriel, what do you think?
Oh,
he's
no,
holding on. He's holding on. You know, I
Yeah.
thought he was gonna trick him into talking. He didn't do it. He didn't
you
do it.
didn't. You didn't. He's doing really, really good, man.
And well, we're past the half-hour mark. So, like always, you know, we gotta thank everybody who listen, and especially today that we're experimenting a bit. Anybody who make it all the way to the end, thank you.
We really appreciate you guys, like
Yeah.
always. And we say it whenever we're saying that, we're being really, really honest.
Yeah, because you know we're barely starting, you know, so definitely anyone, even one person that watches, you know, when you're still in like small digits, you know, it adds a lot. You know, it makes a difference. You notice that one
Yeah,
person.
yeah, exactly. And we do know, and we do appreciate, and we notice when you like a video of us. So we truly appreciate that effort just by taking your time and giving these guys a like. That's the world for us right now.
Definitely. You know, if you wanna look for us in social media, you know, Instagram,
Facebook,
Twitter. You know,
Twitter.
as the website /2BH podcast. You know, whichever of those three you're on is /2BH podcast. You know, definitely comment. You know, we posting there whenever there's a new episode.
Yeah, exactly. And don't be afraid of just leaving us a message or actually just commenting on our post. We'll be answering every single time.
Definitely. You know, and, like always, I'm Adrian.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Gabriel. Oh, he broke.
No,
he
no,
caught
no.
up. He almost made it.
Almost, man.
God damn it. Well, whatever. Let's just end this with 2BH podcast, irresistibly honest.